My name is Michael Moore. I live in Prosper, Texas, and my flow hives are in my backyard, and I really enjoy having them. I'm a retired engineer, retired from the aircraft industry up in Kansas. Yeah, I had bees when I was in Kansas, but they weren't mine, they belonged to somebody else. In Kansas, I had a bunch of fruit trees, and I always wanted to make sure they got pollinated. So that was one of the main reasons for getting the honeybees, was pollination, but the honey is a benefit of it. When I seen the advertisement for the flow hives, it really made it interesting to me because I've had back surgery before, and one of the things that scared me the most about raising honeybees is having to lift the whole frame of honey and then pretty soon my back go out. I said, you know, that'll make it easy so I can move a frame after I empty them. So that's why I was interested in it. I said, I'm gonna get in on that. I find it difficult not to go out there almost every day and open it up and see what they've done. You know, because it's amazing to get to watch them work and that stuff. So I think it'd be great for old men like me that got grandkids that want to see what's going on and do it safely and that stuff, you know, without having to be in a complete bee suit. You can just watch them. I've watched my granddaughter sit there and watch them for 30 minutes just to see what they're doing. I have one grandson, he wants to be, I don't know what they call him, but he wants to study bugs. He wants to be a professor of bugs is what I call him. I wanted to make sure my bees were successful in producing enough honey. And I thought about it and did some research on that stuff, and I started researching the kind of plants and that stuff that would produce the most honey for the longest period of time for the year. I found out that there, and if I may, a sweet blossom clover, which you can sprout and just spread the seed out on the ground during the fall. If it sprouts early fall and let it sprout and that stuff, and the next summer it will produce flowers and blossoms. So I did a lot of research on the flowers and the plants that bees could use and found out real quick, you know, don't plant anything with red flowers because bees can't see red. And I go, they can't see red, you know? I said, okay, I'll take the word at it, you know, but the yellow and the white flowers they love it. And of course, when I planted the clover, I'd go out there almost every other day to see if it was sprouting and how it was growing because I was so intrigued with it. Just walk out there and see what was going on, and I love to watch it start growing. So it's been a journey. I like to see things grow. If you have the opportunity, look up and study the type of plants they like and put a bunch of plants, not just one or two, but if you got a couple acres, plant the whole thing for your bees can forage in it and get the nectar you want them to. You know, I love to go out there and stand in the middle of my clover field and watch the bees fly around because to me, that's amazing to watch these little critters work their hearts out just to do what they do.
How cool was that? We've got lots of sweet stories coming up each week, so if you want to be up to date, hit the subscribe button below.